Sarr, the goalkeeper, he had a huge role in getting them to this stage of the competition. And been the hero in the penalty shootout. Well, in that game, there was a sending off for Senegal. Cheikh Tior was sent off, so he's suspended, so he's going to miss this match. Ibrahima Diona comes into the first 11. He'll be part of the attacking trio. That means that BA will drop into the heart of the defence alongside Dieng. As you see, there are a lot of Senegalese players on yellow cards, so they will have to be cautious if they want to play in the final on Sunday. Ready for kickoff. It's a warm night in Rabat. It's 21 degrees. We have 83% humidity. It will be Senegal who gets underway in this second semi-final in the Total Energies CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. Underway in the second semi-final. It's the young Atlas Lions taking on the young Lions of Teranga. Early shot in range from Senegal. The goalkeeper really had to worry about at all there. Yakubi. From range from Sadio. Kick on so there from Zaki. And there is the Morocco coach, Thiago Lima Pereira. This is the Senegal boss, Sane. Sudi. So, on the attack, this is a really good run. That's a terrific cross, but there was no one on the end of it. Here comes Senegal again. Sudi with the clearance. They aren't afraid from having a shot from range, are they? That's 2 now in 3 minutes. This time the centre half, Cheikh Dieng. Azaki. Morocco regain possession. Ball comes loose, goalkeeper doesn't come for it. And Morocco are so close to taking the lead in this match. A huge chance. Albeit it would have been offside. Really calamitous defending from BA. The correct decision. It was missed. The shot went between the goalkeeper and the defender and cannoned off the post. El Aoud on the attack. Got Moustache in the box. Terrific run from the skipper. Really good cut inside from the left winger. He found Rabage. The interception there was from Tiano So. Just a little too heavy for Wanya. Salah just receiving a kick from Faye. Faye is one of Senegal's key players, playing just behind the striker today. He scored both goals to send them through to this competition during the qualifying campaign. That was Senegal's third WAFU under-17 title. It was a 2-0 victory over Mali in the final in Bamako. He certainly does enjoy scoring against Mali because he scored against them in the quarter-finals of the competition proper as well. He's got 2 goals for the campaign, having also scored a penalty against Algeria, so certainly a player to watch this evening. Will certainly be a concern for Morocco. Zaki. Lovely touch there by C. Benge is getting ready to wind up what will most likely be a long throw here. Sadio. Excellent tackle there by Ibn Salah. Laoud. It's out though by Bia. Azaki. Ten minutes played in this second semi-final, and in fact across the two semi-finals we are yet to see a goal in open play. The earlier one today between Egypt and Tanzania finished goalless before Tanzania booked their place in the final with a victory on penalties. But Senegal are on the attack here, and it needed a block there by Izaki. The Senegalese player last. Sudi. Hello. Barge is trying to chase on to this. Should be a good battle between Lamine Benge and Ibrahim Rabaj. Rabaj actually won man of the match in Morocco's opening game. That was a 1-1 draw against Tunisia in this stadium. Excellent game. Morocco actually had to fight back from being behind in that match. Didi with an equaliser in the 76th minute. Makes the clearance, but Senegal are claiming a handball in the box. We don't have VAR, but we do have the video support system, so perhaps the Senegal coach might ask for that to be reviewed by the referee on the monitor. Let's wait and see. Lamine Benge on the near side certainly believes there was a handball. Alaki. Ibn Salah. Elode with the cross, and Moustache just can't angle it on target. He's been so clinical in this tournament so far, with 2 goals, one against Ethiopia, one against Egypt. I think he perhaps just leapt a little bit too early there. He wasn't able to get any angle on the header, nor any power. Hadidi. As I mentioned, he knows all about scoring in this stadium. Brilliant play by Rabaj, but the ball forward from Moustache is just a little too long. Dieng. Wanya. Greatest of balls there from the defender Sheikh Dieng, but he has had a pretty good tournament. Man of the match in the defeat to South Africa, and then he scored in the game against Algeria. Elode. Zaki. Lovely touch by Hadidi. Rabaj has managed to gather the ball. He's brought down, and Morocco have a free kick in a pretty dangerous area. Discussing their next move. As the Senegal skipper Sarr organises his defence. Rabaj. Elode is dispossessed, and Senegal have a chance here, but Sudi did well to get there first. And Bengay conceding the free kick. It's been a good battle so far in the opening 18 minutes between Rabaj and Bengay on Morocco's right-hand side. It's done well to win a free kick there for Senegal. Wanya. Sadio. A missed kick there. And the chance wasn't really taken there by C. It was closed down quickly by Sudi. Missed kick, I think it was from Zimbi. Ball fell to C. Sudi did enough. Still looking very calm about everything at the moment. Zimmi. Even Salah. Eventually the offside flag goes up. Feels very delayed. Sarr with the free kick. So we've had over 20 minutes played in this second semi-final of the Total Energies CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations. There's of course a lot of home support for the Moroccan team, but by the looks of it, there is a small pocket of Senegal fans in the stadium. As the hosts are on the attack, Hadidi, Rabaj. It's closed down quickly by Mbanya and Wanya, but he's won a corner kick. Senegal clearly recognise the danger that Ibrahim Rabaj possesses. It will be the Chelsea man to take the corner. Clever play. Chance here for Senegal. It's a brilliant run, a good save by the goalkeeper. And Senegal have the lead in the semi-final. And it's the winger Wanya with the goal. Able to turn the ball in from close range. He was in the right place at the right time. Mohamed Wanya. And the travelling supporters really enjoyed watching that. It was a brilliant burst into the box. The shot came in and it ricocheted off the goalkeeper, Yakubi, straight into the path of the goal scorer Wanya. It was a terrific run from Faye. I mentioned he was one of the key players for Senegal, and he showed it right there with a terrific run and shot. And Wanya was the man ready to pounce. And it's Senegal who have the lead in the second semi-final. And he absolutely loves it. Mohamed Wanya, who plays his football in his home country for Diambars. Means Sane's side have the lead. The 2023 champions are in front thanks to Wanya. It does look like one of the Senegal players has just had to come off on a stretcher. Not sure who it is as of yet. So for the minute, Senegal have the lead, but they only have 10 players on the pitch. And it looks like it was C, and I think he's back on the field. Zaki with the header. Just Senegal's 6th of the whole tournament so far. One is first. Home supporters not too impressed with him kicking the ball into the advertising hoardings there. Sudi goes long. Adidi with the flick on. Moustache now. Morocco have won a corner. Just getting to the ball ahead of Moustache. Opportunity for Zimbi. The moment isn't over yet. Shot comes in, and I think that's just clipped the outside of the post. It looks like the goalkeeper was beaten. Again, the offside flag goes up anyway. Zimbi's first effort was blocked, and then it was Moustache, and it has cannoned the outside of the post from the striker. The goalkeeper was beaten. He didn't even get a touch. He's hit it really sweetly. The centre forwards. The side are still behind. Moustache, who plays his football in Belgium with Louvain. And as I mentioned at the start of this broadcast, it's a pretty humid evening in Rabat. It's 21 degrees Celsius this evening, but there is 84% humidity. So it's no surprise that these two teams are taking a cooling break. This will be a 2-minute break, and then we'll get back to action in the first half. This does just give the Morocco coaching staff a moment just to G up their players, to pass on some words of wisdom to try to get back into this semi-final. Saar will get this game going again. They're on the attack again, Senegal. Moustache has done well to regain possession, but not able to find Rabage on that occasion. Zimbi, of course, scored the only goal in the quarter-final game against Cameroon. The attacking left back, and he's burst forward on this occasion. It's a decent cross, it's above Moustache. Rabage wins it back from Morocco. Hadidi. Mizaki. He just delayed the cross. And Hadidi brings down Wanya. I'm surprised the referee hasn't brought out a yellow card for that. Certainly is plenty of support for the reigning champions, for the hosts Morocco this evening in Rabat. Cheikh Dieng prepares to take this free kick for Senegal, who have the lead. And the shot was blocked. El Aoud. Zimbi's done brilliantly there. Indeed, he just couldn't control his pass. It was a little heavy. El Aoud. Done brilliantly to get past his man. This is a good attack from the Morocco skipper. Hadidi goes for a shot. I think there was a deflection in the end, and that took away a bit of the pace on the shot, albeit Sarr would have seen that late. So I think. Just under 10 minutes remaining in the first half of this second semi-final. 2023 champions have the lead against the 2025 winners. Ibn Salah. Lakis let it bounce. Sees won the ball for Senegal. Just can't find his teammate Faye. Zimbi did well. Just a little bit too heavy for Rabaj. Sarr did well to run off his line. Alaki. Slight miss kick there from Mbenge. Morocco have a corner. Taken short again. Ibn Salah. Decent delivery. Sarr should deal with it. Did the ball go over the line? And the referee says it did. And Morocco have an equaliser. And Alaki is the player celebrating for the reigning champions. A huge roar inside the Stade Hassan Moulay. And the goalkeeper just doesn't deal with it. The captain, Hassan Assar, he tries to punch it. It comes off the back of the neck, the shoulder blades of the defender Alaki. just goes across the goal line. You do wonder whether Lamine Sane will look to appeal this with the video support system. I'm sure the Senegal team are claiming that there was contact from Alaki on the goalkeeper, but quite frankly, he should have really gone to catch it or punch it away. For the moment, there are smiles inside the stadium in Rabat. The question is, does Alaki have the equaliser for Morocco? It does appear that perhaps this might be reviewed. A referee from Zambia, Hilary Hambaba, hasn't gone to look at the monitor as of yet. He's of course talking to the rest of his team at the moment. This could be a crucial moment in this competition. And he has been asked to come over and review the footage. Will look at the replay. So the header initially is from Sheikh Dieng. It's Moustache who is in an offside position, but the ball necessarily doesn't come towards him. Of course, if the header comes off Dieng, Alaki and Moustache technically not offside. It really is a mess, isn't it, from the goalkeeper, Sarr. But I don't think this is the right angle for the referee to be looking at. I think it should be whether Alaki had touched the goalkeeper, but he's looked at the replays he wants and he's decided no goal. And Senegal still have the lead, and that has not gone down well inside the stadium in Rabat. Thiago Lima Pereira does not look impressed, does he? But it's a good decision for Lamine Sane and Senegal. Lamine Mbenge. Challenge there from Azaki on Wanya. process, has conceded a corner. So far, Yakubi hasn't had too much to do, other than the shot that he parried, which led to the Senegal goal. The referee not happy with what he's seeing inside the penalty box at the moment, so that corner will be retaken. It's the goal scorer, Wanya, who will take it again. Really heavy one. Sudi clears. Hadidi. Ball comes loose for Senegal. We will have 4 additional minutes. No foul is given there, though. Lucky. Thought he had scored an equaliser with the back of his neck, no less. Sudi. Sadio. Diona. Really good play by the right winger. Morocco deal with the danger. Hello. Strong header away from BA. That's a really good run from Diona. It looks like Hadidi just landed on him as he was down on the ground. Yet to really see Ibrahim Rabaj in full flight in this game as of yet. Marine Bengay has done a pretty good job keeping him relatively quiet. It is a beautiful stadium. Stade Moulay El Hassan. The exterior skin is actually made of glazed terracotta, inspired by Berber motifs. Morocco do have a lot to do. They want to place in Sunday's final, if they are to successfully defend their under-17 crown. Zimbi. It's Ibn Salah who is down. Zimbi has the ball. Elias. But Didi can't control it. And Senegal just hack it away. And it is the perfect first half for Senegal. They took the lead midway through the first half after Faye's shot was parried into the path of Wanya. Morocco thought they had managed a equaliser late in the first half, but it was chalked off by the referee. So at half-time in this second semi-final, it's Morocco 0, Senegal 1. So Morocco have 45 minutes to find an equaliser and keep their dreams alive of retaining their Total Energies CAF Under-17 Africa Cup of Nations title. Senegal who have the lead thanks to a goal from Mohamed Wanya midway through the first half. Did put the ball into the Senegal net towards the end of the half. Also chalked off by the referee after looking at the footage. A couple of the Moroccan players were in offside positions. Also appeared that the player who'd turned the ball across the line, Alaki, might have touched the goalkeeper Sarr. Senegal on the attack here, and it is the goal scorer Wanya. Surging run. Yes, has done really well there. Brought into the side today. Crucial tackle. Sudi. That's a loose pass from the centre half. It was a little bit fortunate there that So miscontrolled it. Here is So. Slide the ball forwards, just gone out of play. Ibn Salah now decides to go for a goal. It did open up for him though, didn't it? Senegal, who began the first half with a couple of long ranges that didn't test the goalkeeper, have decided to hit on this occasion. It's too heavy for skipper El Aoud. Tiano So. Tiano's done really well. C. Gets away from Sudi. It's a really dangerous cross across the 6-yard box. It's still alive. And Lucky is able to clear. Morocco come away with it with Rabaj. Brilliant play from the winger. Aloud. Moustache. An excellent run. He just can't find Hadidi. El Aoud wanted the ball, cut back to him. Diona. So. Check Dieng. Brilliant control there from C. Strong defending from Sudi. Again, another dangerous ball into the 6-yard box from Senegal. Almost out of nothing there. They've won a corner. And there are pockets of Senegal fans inside this stadium in Rabat. At the moment, it's their side who have the lead. They've got a chance of getting a second from this corner kick. Fai will take it. Lovely turn from Ibn Salah. Aloud. Just couldn't find Hadidi with that pass. We need to start linking up a bit better than that to get back into this match. Zimbi can't control the pass back from Hadidi. Izaki. Cleared by Cheikh Dieng. Zimbi and Diona battling for it. Hadidi. Ravage now. Elias with the touch. Hadidi. El Aoud does brilliantly. Good block by Senegal. Approaching 10 minutes played in the second half of this second semi-final. This for a place in Sunday's showpiece against Tanzania. Tanzania who beat Egypt in this stadium earlier today. It was goalless after 90 minutes. And Tanzania won on a penalty shootout. Incredible scenes inside the Stade Moulay El Hassan a little earlier on. Senegal went to penalties in the quarter-finals when they took on Mali. They conceded a 91st minute equaliser. Will the same happen this evening against Morocco? El Aoud. Zimbi. Excellent defending by Senegal. Didi just can't keep a hold of that pass from Zimbi. Excellent defending from BA, who's dropped in for Cheikh Dieng, who was of course suspended. He was sent off in that penalties victory against Mali. He was actually sent off very early on in that match. Senegal had the lead. He was sent off in the 33rd minute. So he actually did very well to last just under an hour with only 10 men without conceding before they finally did. Excellent play by Ibn Salah. El Aoud. They're getting a bit closer with their long rangers. That wasn't too far away. Skipper yet to score in this competition. Moustache has 2 goals. Talai has a couple as well. He's on the bench. Imran Talai. Morocco have a free kick here and a really good opportunity to swing in across. We know they have the talent. And Ibrahim Rabaj. Adidi is there as well. Adidi's walked away. It will be Rabaj. Alaki is forward. Much better goalkeeping from Sarr. We saw in the first half. Really confident catch there from the Senegal captain. So on the rampage, gets into the box really easily, and he was just left by El Aoud. Sudi had to come over. That was far too easy for Senegal to attack there. No one was tracking the run of Tiernaso. Senegal right back. Fire with the corner. And it goes past everyone. In this modern day of football where some 6-yard boxes are absolutely packed with players, that one didn't find anyone. And here comes Senegal. Crucial touch from Lucky. Ibn Salah gliding through the midfield there. El Aoud. Hadidi now on the left-hand side. Really clever footwork. It's brilliant from the forward, but Morocco can't find the equaliser. He's pulled over onto this left-hand side. He tricks his way past Tiernaso. It's a brilliant cross shot from Hadidi, but he can't get it on target, and Moustache can't get a touch inside the 6-yard box. But Morocco, it does feel like, are coming closer to an equaliser. Senegal are going to use this time to make some substitutions. Are they really going to take off one of their key players in Faye? I think that would be surprising. Mohamed Ba and Mboji ready to come on. It's the end of the game for C, and there's been a yellow card to Faye for taking too long to leave the field. Faye does not look happy at all, does he? So Ba and Mboji come on. You'd expect Mboji to go up top with Ba just behind him. Faye did so well in the build-up to Senegal's goal. He's one of their key players, and it's been a bold decision made by Lamine Sane to bring him off. Sudi wins the header. Jeunes. Just a little bit too heavy for Mboji. Too far in front of Zimbi from Sudi. How long will it be until Thiago Lima Pereira decides to make a change to his first 11 as Mboji attacks? Sudi clears. Brilliant play there from Zaki. Zimbi loses possession, it's Mboji. Didn't have too many options there, did he? Ben Salah, who just looks so silky smooth in the middle of the park for Morocco. His pass is cut out there on that occasion. Ravage. Zaki gives it back to the Chelsea winger. Senegal, though, have coped once again against Ravage. He's having a difficult night against the Senegal defence. Just going down under the challenge of Alaki. It really was a good challenge there from Mbenge on Ravage. What a battle that's been. Morocco have won a free kick here. That's a yellow card to Cheikh Dieng. Can't believe it, because that is a yellow card which will most likely see him out of the final. He was already on a yellow card, the Senegalese defender. So if Senegal reach Sunday's final against Tanzania, he will not be able to play. Being, he's also given away a free kick which does give Morocco the chance to possibly net an equaliser. Certainly within range. I think Rabaj fancies it. He's looking confident, that's for sure. It's Rabaj. Just couldn't get it on target. It also looked like Sarr always had that side covered. It's just floating away from the goal. Morocco make their first change, they take off Velies, bring on Marouane Bentaleb. Bentaleb, who was dropped from the starting 11 for tonight's semi-final. Back in the team now. Diona is now in the book. He's been told to leave the field. Start with the goal kick. Bodji gets past his man. Brilliant run here. Only the side netting for the substitute. He plays his football for Generation Foot in his homeland. In fact, everyone in the Senegal squad still play their club football at home. An ode. Great control. Wanya. Zaki wins the ball back to Morocco. Rabaj. That feels a little bit wasted there from the winger. And here comes Senegal. Chance here for So. Decent attempt, considering he was slipping and falling down. He did have the goalkeeper a little bit concerned, Ryan Yakubi. So not happy with the challenge on him just before he kicked the ball. Ibn Salah. Foul by Tiano So. Hadidi. Really good defending from Senegal. Hadidi's won the ball back. Terrific control. Ravage now. Onto his weaker right foot, but he hits the post. That's Morocco's best chance of this second half. And it fell to one of their most talented players. He hasn't done too much in front of goal in this game. He's able to pull the ball onto his weaker right foot. It's a decent attempt. The goalkeeper is beaten. He's just come off the upright. Morocco desperately close there to finding an equaliser. With just over a quarter of an hour to go, these two sides will take a short 2-minute break. It is a very humid evening in Rabat. It's 20 degrees Celsius, but there is 86% humidity at the moment in Morocco. It is about a quarter of an hour for the hosts, the reigning, defending champions, Morocco, to find a goal. This is the second semi-final. This is for a place in Sunday's showpiece final to take on Tanzania, who earlier today got past Egypt on penalties. Looks like both teams have had a drink of water, and the question now is, can Morocco find an equaliser? But Senegal might be through here, and the goalkeeper, Yakubi, had to be alert. He actually hasn't had to do too much in the Morocco goal so far in this game. He's called into action then. Brilliant turn from Ravage. Bentaleb. Ibn Salah. Just booted away so Zimbi can't get the ball. We're about to bring on Shalali. El Bajoufi. Shalali. Morocco won a free kick in a very dangerous position here. The captain, El Aoud, brought down. Their last free kick wide of the posts. This will definitely suit a right-footed player a little bit more. Looks like the captain, Ismail El Aoud, taking charge here. El Aoud. He knows he can do better than that. So many of the fans inside the stadium arrived with such positivity that their team would be on their way to Sunday's final, but belief is just starting to disappear now, isn't it? It's confirmation. It's Zimbi and Hadidi who've come off for Shalali and El Bajoufi. Shalali. Sudi towards El Aoud. Really good shoulder-to-shoulder battle there between Tiano So and El Aoud. Ibn Salah. Zaki. Alaki. Ibn Salah. So far, Senegal have coped with everything Morocco have thrown their way. Nice cushioned header, isn't it? Mbenge. He's had a really good game, the Senegal left back. Central area following the substitution of Fai. So Boji has come over to this right hand side. Lovely touch from El Aoud to get away from his man. A little bit heavy for Bentaleb. It's brilliant defending again. It's Bar who is down for Senegal, due to Zaki's challenge there. He seemed to catch the substitute, doesn't he? It looks like the Senegal bench are not happy with that challenge, and their complaints have led to a yellow card from the referee. There aren't too many Senegal fans inside the stadium in Rabat, but they are starting to make plenty of noise because it's their team who have the lead with time running out in this second semi-final. Some of their delegation can barely watch. end of the evening for Azaki. And he's been replaced by Alawi. Niang coming on for Diona. Senegal are on the attack again. The goal scorer, Wanya. Just confirmation it was Diona who's come off for Niang. Boji. He's never really testing the goalkeeper, is it? They're certainly not afraid to have a go from range, are they, Senegal? Because I think apart from the save that led to the goal, maybe the close range interception earlier in the second half, Yakubi hasn't had too many saves to make. Time running out for Morocco. 4 minutes remaining of the 90. They won a free kick. So on El Oud. Sudi. Bengay as well to get away from Rabaj, but he just loses control in the end. Bentaleb. Morocco still have the ball. El Oud. Just too heavy for El Bajoufi. He sends over a thumbs up to his skipper. Just leapt a little bit too early, didn't he? It's becoming hard to watch for some of the Moroccan supporters. Free kick. Time is running out. Of course, in the quarter-finals they concede a goal in the 91st minute. Morocco on the attack here. Cross just can't find Moustache. Of course, Senegal conceded the goal in the 91st minute with only 10 men. They've got 11 at the moment. Rabaj, brilliant turn. Cross comes in. Good header away. Sudi. Shalali. The Senegal defence is starting to head everything away. Ibn Salah. Ball nearly comes loose to Moustache, but terrific defending once more. Shalali. They are putting their body in front of everything, although the ball is not cleared yet. And Bodji. Allowed. It's just too heavy for Rabage. We've had 90 minutes played in this second semi-final in the Stade Moulay El Hassan in Rabat. But we will have 9 additional minutes at the end of this second half. As the goalkeeper, Mohamed Wanya, leaves the field, he's going to be replaced by Abdoulaye Diop. Additional minutes. That's the goal from the first half from Wanya. Ibn Salah. Senegal are unable to stop the ball from going out for a corner, which Morocco take quickly. Rabage. That's a brilliant ball, straight down the middle. It's sent Bodji through on goal. It's a terrific save by the goalkeeper. That would have settled the tie. The substitute and Bodji, he's got away from Bentaleb, but he was far too down the middle. And the goalkeeper, Yakubi, did brilliantly. Niang. Running at Shalali. It was easy for the goalkeeper. Yakubi in the end has just performed a really important save moments ago. On the one-on-one. Moustache. Offside flag. Up on the far side. Very tight on the attack of Moustache. Thiago Lima Pereira urging his side to go forward. Niang. So, bursting into the box. Just can't find him, Bodji. Senegal, though, get the ball back. That doesn't test the goalkeeper. One of the Senegal players dropped to the ground. Shalali with the challenge. Allowed. Really good challenge there from Thierno So, the two fullbacks. In fact, the whole defence for Senegal has been rock solid this evening. Can they be rock solid for another 5 minutes? Bengo with the long throw. Bar. Giannoso. Morocco yet to lose in this competition. They were unbeaten in the group stage. Of course, won their quarter-final. They've got a chance here to get a later equaliser, and it's brilliant defending once more from Senegal. Although there is claims of a handball here. It was El Bajoufi, and he might have an argument. Sheikh Dieng going for the block, and as the shot comes in, it hits his left hand. Could we have late drama here in Rabat? And the referee is being brought over to check the replay on the monitor. The video support system. That means Pereira, the coach, has made the appeal, and I think he might give a penalty here. Sheikh Dieng has been a rock in the heart of this Senegal defence. He's already received a booking, meaning if they were to get to the final, he would be suspended. But has he just conceded in the last few minutes a penalty kick? The referee's had enough looks at the monitor.
After review, the defending player blocked the ball with the arm. My decision is penalty.
And it's a huge decision from the Zambian referee, and Morocco have a penalty kick to equalise in the dying moments of the game. It's a huge decision. It's a huge moment. The players and the fans inside the stadium cannot believe it. The Senegalese supporters shaking their heads. But for the Moroccan fans, they now have hope. Will it be for a second knockout game running that Senegal concedes a stoppage time equaliser from the penalty spot? And it will be Morocco's skipper Ismail El Aoud going one-on-one with the Senegal captain Hassan Assar. El Aoud is yet to score in this competition. It's El Aoud, and it's a save from Sarr, but it goes straight back into the path of El Aoud, and Morocco have an equaliser in the 99th minute through their captain. Incredible scenes in Rabat. Sarr made the save, but it went straight back to the Moroccan captain. And the Senegal supporters are shell-shocked. was a terrific save. And the rebound was perfectly placed from El Aoud. And he might have just sent his team to a penalty shootout. He might need to take another one in a few moments' time. Delight for the goalkeeper, Yakubi, and the home supporters. Morocco still have the chance to retain their title. The referee is now being called over to look at the monitor. And it looks like Rabaj was in the penalty area when El Aoud took the spot kick.
After review, there is no offense by the attacker.
And the referee has decided that the goal stands. That's a huge decision. And the home fans absolutely love it. And the referee blows his whistle for the end of 90 minutes. And that means we will be heading to a penalty shootout. A dramatic end to that second half. Senegal conceding a penalty in stoppage time for a second straight game. El Aoud's spot kick was saved, but the rebound went straight back into his path and he was able to turn it into the back of the net. But Senegal have gone on to win from this position before. When they conceded later on against Mali, they did go on to win the shootout. Morocco are yet to take part in a penalty shootout. Which of these players will not only have the nerve to take a penalty kick, who will keep their nerve to put the ball into the back of the net? Last few words to the Moroccan goalkeeper, Ryan Yakubi. Sanasar in goal for Senegal, their captain. Just for context, in the shootout victory against Mali, Dieng, Sadio, So and Mboji all scored. They only missed one penalty out of their 5. And that was from Kane, and he is not on the field. finding out whether it will be Morocco or Senegal playing in Sunday's final against Tanzania. There is, of course, a third place match that will take place on Saturday. So the loser of this will face Egypt. That game will be at the Mohammed VI Football Academy in Saleh on the outskirts of Rabat. Let's be honest, neither of these two sides want to be there on Saturday. They want to be back here on Sunday. It'll be interesting to find out if El Aoud will take another spot kick for Morocco, considering he technically missed that penalty in stoppage time. He put away the rebound. There'll be no rebounds in a penalty shootout, of course. Will it be Yakubi or will it be Sarr who triumph in between the sticks? Just making clear what he expects from the two young goalkeepers. Senegal to take the first penalty kick, and it will be Cheikh Dieng, the player who conceded the penalty in stoppage time because of handball. Slow run up, and it's a terrific save from Ryan Yakubi. A brilliant piece of goalkeeping. And it was at the right height for the goalkeeper. It's a terrific save. That will really ease the pressure on Ismail El Aoud, who will take the first kick for Morocco, and that's terrific. That's classy, isn't it? And that's much better than the one he took just moments ago. Up steps Sadio now for Senegal. He took their second penalty against Mali and he scored it. He scores again this time. Penalty from the central midfielder. Up steps Ibn Salah. Had a very composed performance in this match, but his penalty is saved, and it just ricochets wide. The ball could have spun anywhere, and fortunately for Senegal, it spun wide of the post. And Sarr urges for calm from his teammates. Just look at where the ball could have spun. Ibn Salah can't believe it. And it's 1-1 after 2 penalties each. We're all square. This is So. He scored against Mali in the shootout in the quarterfinals. And he scores again here. And Senegal now, for the first time, have the lead in the shootout. Steps Mohamed Moustache. He scored 2 goals in this tournament so far. And it's a brilliant save again from Hassan Assar. And it's disappointment for Moustache. And Senegal are getting closer to a spot in Sunday's final. And up steps the substitute, Mohamed Ba. Can Yakubi replicate the magic he performed in their first penalty they faced? It's Ba, and he does! He makes the save once more, Yakubi. But it still remains Senegal 2, Morocco 1. Morocco have the chance to level the shootout. And it will be Ibrahim Rabaj, the Chelsea forward. Rabaj had a tough game against Lamine Mbengue in the 90 minutes. But will he be able to put away this spot kick and put this shootout level once more? He's being made to wait, although the referee is being brought over to check the video support system. Was perhaps Yakubi off his line? Certainly looks like his right foot was on the line. So the goal stands, but has that slight delay affected Rabaj. And can Sarr make a third save in a row? Rabaj levels with an absolute beauty. It's 2-2. Beautifully struck. Up steps Sega and Bodji. He had a huge chance one-on-one with Yakubi late on in the second half. Yakubi came out on top, but who will win this duel? Will it be Bodji? Will it be Yakubi? This to put Senegal back in front. And he does. Bodji just lifting the ball beyond the reach of Yakubi. And that means Morocco have to score, or they are out, and Senegal will be going through to the final. And it's the defender, Sudi, who stepped up. And Sarr got a touch, but it's gone into the back of the net. A roar of relief around the stadium in Rabat. Sarr got a touch. I thought it was going to be another save. We are now in sudden death. Walking forward now is Magay Miang. Second half substitute. It's Niang versus Yakubi. And Yakubi makes the save. And Morocco have the chance now to go through to the final. But they have to score this next spot kick. It doesn't appear that Yakubi left his line. Laoud couldn't even watch. And Sarr saves again. Unbelievable scenes. Aliwi with the spot kick. And Sarr makes yet another save. And Sarr, who has made 3 saves in the shootout, will now take a penalty himself. It looks like Thiago Lima Pereira is considering using video support, but maybe not. Here comes Sarr, and he slots it past the goalkeeper. Really good spot kick there from the goalkeeper. Will that be The goal that sends them through. And it's El Bajoufi. Adnan El Bajoufi. Beats Saar. And it's 4-4. Had 7 penalties apiece. Next for Senegal is Lamine Mbengue. He had a really good game against Ibrahim Rabaj. He was able to cope with everything that the tricky winger brought to him. And he is able to score as well, and a little dance as well, and he is absolutely loving it. Great confidence from the fullback. Really good penalty. He's had a terrific game. And here is Marouane Bentaleb, not selected in the first 11. And Saar gets a touch, but it still goes into the back of the net. And he's furious with himself. And here comes the other Senegal fullback, Tiana So. Also had a pretty good game at right back. Had to take on Alaouz and at times Hadidi. Will he be able to score from 12 yards? Yes, he will. And he absolutely loves it. Big smile on the face of Lamine Sane. And this is the substitute, Hamza Shalali. Lovely penalty that. He didn't waste any time, did he? Thiago Lima Pereira can't even watch. So it's 6-6. We've had 9 penalties each. Here's BA. Will that now be the penalty? That will be the difference between the two sides. The defender Alaki, he thought he had scored, in the first half, but the goal was ruled out. And his penalty has been saved. And it is Senegal who are going through to the final of the Total Energies CAF U17 Africa Cup of Nations for a second straight knockout game. They have gone through in a penalty shootout. Jubilant scenes for Lamine Sané's side. They had led in 90 minutes for a long time, but then conceded a penalty in the 99th minute. The spot kick was initially saved, but the rebound was put into the back of the net by El Aoud. That meant we would go to a penalty shootout. And both goalkeepers performed admirably, making a flurry of saves. But in the end, it was that save by Hassan Assar from Alaki's penalty kick that is the difference between the two sides. It will be Senegal playing in Sunday's final against Tanzania, the hosts, and the reigning champions Morocco are out. And those fans will be back in the stadium on Sunday to face Tanzania. It's always a tough way to go out, isn't it? But it is Senegal who are through to the final after winning on penalties 7-6.
Félicitations pour la qualification.
Merci beaucoup. Merci.
C'est quoi votre sentiment?
C'était pas un match facile, mais essentiel, on a tout donné dans le terrain, mais on va tout connaître, Inch'Allah. Notre objectif, c'est de prendre la coupe, Inch'Allah. Merci.
C'est quoi ton message pour ton équipe?
Mes coéquipiers, on va donner tout, Inch'Allah. Le reste, ça va venir. On va prendre la finale, Inch'Allah.
So both of the semi-finals were decided on penalties. Tanzania going through to the final after beating Egypt 4-3 in the shootout. And as you have just seen, they will be taking on Senegal in the final on Sunday. Morocco and Egypt will play for third place on Saturday.
Félicitations pour la qualification. Nous avons vu un très gros travail dans les pénaltys. Est-ce que ça a été une éventualité dans votre préparation?
Bon, merci tout d'abord. C'est vrai que c'est une belle qualification. Oui, les tirs au but, nous sommes une équipe de compétiteurs, donc on avait prévu ça. On s'est entraîné sur ça pendant presque toute la semaine des phases éliminatoires directes. Donc je pense qu'aujourd'hui, ça a payé la dernière fois contre le Mali et ça a payé aujourd'hui aussi.
Merci, coach. Bon chance pour la suite.
Merci beaucoup.
Coach, this is you lost this game, but you have another game. What's the message for your team?
Now the next match doesn't matter. We don't reach the first target, but I think I need to congratulate everyone, everybody. We play better. We have more chances to score. I don't have nothing to say to the boys. This is 50-50 at penalties. We have match point. We don't score. I'm so proud of the team. And one word to the supporters: this is amazing for us. We feel super players, super coach, super staff because the crowd made us believe since the first minute. It's unfair. It's life. The process continues, and okay, tomorrow or maybe in 2 days we think about the next match. Okay.